let's go!
Hey, wait for me!
Look at this place!
Whoa.
There's so much to explore.
Give me one
Come
sec.
on, come on, come on, come on! Yes! Let's go!
Hey, wait for me!
Look at this place!
Whoa.
There's so much to explore.
Give me one
Come
sec.
on, come on, come on, come on! Yes! Let's go!
Hey, wait for me!
Look at this place!
Whoa.
There's so much to explore.
No audio? Can you hear me now? Wait, was the audio on? The audio was on before I started. And I turned it off. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to the Sandbox stream. Welcome on in. We're gonna do VoxEdit. That's what we're gonna do. I said hello to a whole bunch of you and I responded to, somebody said that the intro was really inspiring, meaning like the intro to the actual stream video, and my response to that was, I hope the rest of the stream will be inspiring. I guess not, because I've been muted for at least 3 minutes. So that's great. That's great. I do have sound. I just turned it off when I went live and apparently had it on before I went live. Sorry, and the reason I didn't see you guys saying that I didn't have audio was because I was responding to somebody's message saying, please repair the game. And to my response was, if they're on about a visual bug, which is the EP is being counted, and sometimes it can take longer to be updated. If it seems like it's taking more than 24 hours to be updated, do please let us know so we can push the team to fix whatever it is that needs to be fixed. But this seems to have been like an issue that has kept coming up, but no EP is being lost. If there is a different issue, then do let us know so we can get like those tickets in to get whatever is broken fixed. So whatever it is broken, let me know in chat right now so I can make a note of it and report that. I did also mention that if what they believe is broken is the claims section, right now as a temporary security measure by the Sandbox, is you cannot do any claims. So as a temporary security measure, the sand claims have been turned off by the Sandbox and they will be re-implemented. And I will see whether we have any additional information to make about that, probably tomorrow, because it is now quite late Monday for most people. Yeah, now I'm catching up without... Can't hear it yet. Somehow was over 1K views. I think because you're watching on X, I'm pretty sure the way X counts views is not the same of how it's actually being counted for other places. I'm pretty sure views on X is like whoever has clicked on the video, just so people are aware. Something off here. Yeah, right. Have I caught up now? Oh yeah, the NFT gate, that should be being fixed. That was already flagged up earlier today, and the team should be implementing that fix and republishing it. So that has already been done. What about restricted accounts? I have no information about restricted accounts. You will probably... I don't know why you're restricted. There are places in the world that are, we have to adhere, like the Sandbox as a company have to adhere to global sanctions. So if you are in a sanctioned country, then we cannot reward you with prizes. And this is mentioned in numerous places, and you can see those countries listed in our Discord. Other restricted reasons, I don't know why you're restricted. I don't have that information. If you believe that you're restricted wrongly, you can open up a JIRA support ticket, but I can't do any other information past that. Some say, yeah, so right now, as I just mentioned a few minutes ago, most, like, the claims are pretty much, like, turned off. So that is probably why you are unable to claim. It is a temporary security measure, and it will be reinstated. But yeah, to clear, if what Cleo was on about was Metaria, then yes, the team were told like first thing this morning that there was an issue, and they are already actively fixing it. So hopefully that should be republished. If it isn't already, hopefully by tomorrow that should be republished, and you guys will be able to go and play it and use your key. Right. But today, we are doing VoxEdit, and we are continuing with this house, and I don't know how I feel about this anymore. I'm just gonna delete these sides because I feel like I actually don't need the sides for this. And I'm just gonna trim these little sides, these little side pieces. That's what I'm just gonna do it here. And then it won't be peeking through. There we go. So I'm just doing it there. Now, this does give this asset more faces. So a face is every flat side. So before it had 6 faces. Now it has 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now it has 10. But now we don't have the little sticky out bits. Now it does have collision. So when we trim a model, it trims from largest to largest point. And so the collision box will go from largest to largest point. There is a collision there. Now this asset is, gosh. This asset, 1 second, 1, 2. Actually, I'm gonna do the window smaller. Go back, just don't save. Just don't save. We're just gonna do this window smaller. That's all we're gonna do. I've already forgotten what I was saying. Does anybody want to remind me of the words I was just about to say? Anybody knows, please let me know. What words was I going to say? Right, I want this. Here. I want you. There. And then you get deleted. Yeah, okay. That doesn't look too bad. Cool. Oh yeah, because this asset isn't going to have any animations, we don't need to worry so much about the collision box. Too much. Also, it's a teeny tiny bit. Anybody standing on this roof is most likely going to be sliding down, so I'm not too worried about that. I also am not fully convinced with the red roof, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. What I am going to do is grab this color right here and pretty sure it was already on here. Santa, hope Santa has a great insurance then. He'll be fine. Don't worry about him. He'll be alright. Okay, he'll be alright. Right, we may need to edit this, but for now, this is going to go really well. What's the prediction for sand in 2025? Oh, gosh. Why don't you tell me what you predict? Because I ain't giving any prediction. Okay, you tell me your predictions. Oh, okay, this bit isn't lapping? This bit isn't overlapping. There, properly. There we go, lovely. Great. Yeah, I won't be giving predictions, but you sure can. And we're gonna add a wood A here. And I'm probably going to change a lot of this. I'm gonna put it roughly, probably here, so it's not quite where I want it to be, where I was originally planning it to be, but it's okay. And we're just gonna make it a little bit larger. Stretch it all the way across. And then what I'm using is I'm using the volume resizer. And then I'm holding shift so I can, oh gosh, if it'll let me. I'm holding shift. Let me resize you. Oh, is it because I didn't press enter for that one? Let me resize you. Fine. I don't want to resize you anyway. Who's excited for Christmas? Anyone? Just me? Fine, I'll do it manually. We'll do an 8. We'll do double the size. And then set to center. We're gonna have to realign this. You're super excited. What have you asked Father Crimbob for Christmas? Like, what do you want him to be bringing you for Christmas? Okay, I feel like this needs to be a little bit lighter. Has up and put Christmas decorations up. Awesome. So we've only got like a few things around the house at the minute. Generally, usually within this household, we put up the Christmas tree the first weekend into December. However, we may do it like the last weekend of November instead. There was one year we did it really early, like straight after November 5th, because here in the UK, November 5th is like a celebration day for firework, well, Guy Fawkes, firework, bonfire night, whatever you call it. So generally we don't start getting in the Christmas spirit until after that. So yeah, we did one year that, and I think it was the year like COVID was happening, because it was just like, yeah, we kind of need to feel festive because this friggin' sucks. We're in lockdown and this sucks. Why does this feel like it's just not centered? I know it is. Okay, let's do... Oh. Duplicate this, and what we're gonna do is move it to this side. I'm just gonna drag it until it's over there. We know that's... Oh, I thought I duplicated you. Go back. Duplicate. Thank you. Beautiful. 5th December is another holiday before Christmas in Netherlands. Oh, is it really? What is... I feel like I'm gonna say that wrong. Is it Sinterklaas? I'm saying it wrong. I already know I'm saying it wrong. Phonetically, how would I pronounce that? Please tell me. How would I pronounce that phonetically? What I'm doing here is just this. I'm just doing this. Don't worry about it. Looking good. Now, obviously, it's extending out, and I'm going to show you the little trick I'm going to do for that in a moment. Because what we do to one model happens to all of them. So whatever I do to this is going to happen to all of them. But I have duplicated one. So when I hover over wood A, it's showing all of the ones using wood A, but then I have this wood A2, and I'm just going to select all of the sticky up ones. And we're going to go into edit mode. I'm just going to use the volume resizer because it's just so much quicker. Hit enter. It has now been made shorter. And it's done it for all of them. Oh, you're on 33. You're on 34. Oh, whoops. No, so you are correct in your placement. You're in 179. 179. So the roof is wrong. One more, please. Probably two more, actually. There. That looks correct. And that looks correct. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Synth class. Synth class. You know what? That didn't help. Present night is the 5th of December. So when you give gifts in the Netherlands, it's on the 5th of December. That's pretty cool. Oh, every day is a learning day. That's so cool. Is there anything, like, do you do anything else throughout December, or is like your Christmas the 5th of December and you just don't do anything for the 25th? Or do you do something as well on the 25th? Or do you do something all through December? I mean, not only, like, culturally do people have loads of different traditions and everything. If you go to Japan, they're not, like, a hugely... Because Christmas, obviously, is a Christian holiday. Obviously, it's evolved from that. Like, there are many non-practicing Christians like myself that celebrate Christmas. But to me, it's something different than the birth of Christ. I don't really celebrate it in a religious way. I celebrate it more in, it's a really good time to be with family. We play board games. We have a nice big meal. We like do like family karaoke things, and obviously there are presents and stuff like that. But it's just like a really nice family friend time of year to gather and just celebrate with one another, with less of the religious stuff. But I find it really interesting because obviously Japan is, obviously they're not a Christian country, and so one of the things that they do in Japan that I absolutely love is their Christmas like dinners are KFC. Like, there is, over in Japan, there is a huge, like, you order a Christmas KFC meal. Obviously not everybody in Japan does that. Let's not just like say that is what they all do. I just find it really interesting that that was a bit of information that I learned that I had just never learned before. Every day till the 5th of December. Wait. From last Saturday to kids can put their shoes before sleep and they get candy gifts in their shoes at the next morning. Yeah, Go West, I asked, and I haven't found out any additional information about that. So I don't want to suggest go minting another avatar. I will keep pushing for it, and hopefully I'll have some more information. Because obviously I promised you I'd get more information. So far I haven't heard anything. So I'll push again tomorrow. And I do have a meeting tomorrow where I can bring that up. So hopefully, then I will be able to let you know. So like every day up until the 25th, do they think KFC logo is... I don't know for sure, but like I just found it really fascinating that there's like a kind of culture behind like, oh, over there, like KFC has cornered the market for like, oh, like here's a KFC Christmas dinner, but you have to like book that in advance. It's not like just popping down to your KFC and picking up a family bucket. It is like a proper Christmas bucket of chicken, like that you have to pre-book. You can use Google Translate and use text-to-speech. Okay, Zumsy, I will do that, just not right now, because I will practice how to say it a few times. So that's really cool, and they like kids put their shoes out. That's so cool. And they put their shoes out like every day up until that date. So like from the 5th all the way to like the 25th, or you said from the last Saturday. I'm trying to keep up. I find this really, really interesting. Alex said in Discord, been told the minting EP bonus only applies to avatars released this season. So the first... Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you, Blue Tulip. I really appreciate that. I didn't see that from Alex. Yeah, so that is what that means. That's so cool. What are other... Because then there's obviously... You have cultural traditions, but what are some people's like personal traditions? Like for me, a personal tradition is usually we put up the Christmas tree the first Saturday in December. Maybe lots of other people do that, but that is like a family tradition. That is what I've grown up with. That is what we do. It is traditional to do that. Like the first Saturday of December is when we put that up. Some people here in the UK, they'll give out like Christmas Eve boxes. So on Christmas Eve, you'd receive like a little box of presents. It's usually given to children, and it will have like a Christmas movie in it. It will have like some hot chocolate stuff, a mug, some bedtime socks, and like Christmas pajamas. And they open that on Christmas Eve. like later in the evening, and you sit down, you watch a Christmas film, you have a hot chocolate, and then like you go to bed, and Father Christmas, Saint Nicholas, whatever arrives. Saint Nicholas arrives. So the last Saturday in December, Saint Nicholas arrives. I love it. I love it so much. The info is on the Avatar EP bonus page. That's good, because I feel like that wasn't there, because a few people were asking, so maybe they updated that. I need 1,000 EP to be in the top 500. I mean, it's up to you if you want to be in the top 500. You don't need to be in the top 500. What are you? I'm assuming that you're aiming for that big prize at the end is what I'm assuming you are aiming for. Oh, it arrived. That information arrived today. Okay, that's good to know. I was gonna say I didn't think it was there when I first looked it up. Would A3. But talking about Christmas and stuff, what are some people's oh, we're going to be giving away an Alpha Pass, by the way, guys. Just so you are aware, we will be giving away an Alpha Pass in today's stream. Now, keep in mind, oh gosh, I keep holding Shift, and I don't want to. I just want to hold this bit. There we go. So keep in mind that you need to have not won in one of our streams here, like as in on one of these official streams that we do. You can't have won a pass in any of our other social giveaways, or you won't be eligible. That's about it. Did I just extend the wrong one? Because Wood 3A now looks... Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, well, we'll switch. There we go. See, super easy. We're just... Now this is Wood 3. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shake. What would also be good right now is I'm taking details of what you guys would like more tutorials on, whether you want them on my personal channel or whether you want them as official Sandbox tutorials. Literally let me know what you guys want to learn in regards to VoxEdit, okay? What are some things that you're like, hey Panda, I want information, tell me the way, show me the way. Can I be a winner again? Unfortunately, no. As I just said, you can only win once. You can only win once. You're on our no-fly list now, Sanha. About VFX. VFX is a game maker thing, but what would you like to know about VFX? And maybe that could be one of my personal videos, because I do some over on my YouTube, I do some simple game maker tutorials. So that could be, you just want to know about VFX. VFX informations. I can try that. I can do that. Do you want me to link my YouTube? I'm gonna anyway. It's shill time. It's shill. Yeah, it's shill time. Also, make sure to check out Cyber Dragon. They do stream on here on Tuesdays tomorrow morning, but it is really, really early, so you can go back onto our YouTube and you can find you can find some of their past streams you can watch, and they're really good for like logic. If you're trying to learn logic, that's what they're really good. How to make a curved asset. Perfectly curved. I hate making perfectly curved assets. Okay, curved assets. Cry face. Maybe for another time, kind of need to know about hitboxes of animated assets. That's a really, really good one. So hitboxes, especially animated assets. Well, one really good bit of advice is the moment that an asset becomes animated, and that includes static animations, its hitbox is based off of the default animation, okay? That's the first bit of information you know. With extra nodes. Wait, how to make a curved asset with extra nodes. Yeah, you want like a nice curved asset. You want a nice curved. I hate perfectly curved as well, but they look good. They do, but I hate them so much. I prefer the slightly not perfect. Like when I see that some people have made like really spherical assets, I'm like I really hate this because it doesn't feel like the VoxEdit art. Plus I know how many nodes that it probably took them to do that. But it is also loads and loads of work and it looks good. But for me personally, I prefer sort of a mix between like simple voxel art and some of that. So I like a half perfectly curved asset. Like I like something that has like you can see it's doing a curve, but you know it's made out of blocks and it still looks good. Yeah, blue tulip. Make it a perfectly curved asset if you have OCD would be a friggin' nightmare. Okay? Do you know me and others hunting ducks season past half and I still don't have yours and Lucas's duck? Wait, what? Oh, because I have all the ducks, you need me to send the ducks. Yeah, the ducks haven't been sent yet. I know Alex has been sending his, and I do need to send the rest of the panda ducks and stuff. We are over halfway through the season. Let me add a note, actually. I'm gonna make that part of my tasks. Wait, what's gas at? Because I went to go do it. Oh wait, it's on Polygon. It doesn't matter what gas is at. I'm so silly. I was gonna say I was gonna do it the other day, but I saw gas was high because Eve was going at it. Okay, so send out ducks season 4. That is a task for tomorrow, and I've put it at the top of my task list. So there we go. What ducks? What ducks? You want the deets for the ducks? Well, if you go to the Sandbox Alpha Hub, there are the streamer ducks, and you can also win them in stream. Group, YouTube channel, Discord is... I'm so confused. TT, yeah, over on YouTube. My best friend, can you prepare group on YouTube channel? Discord is our Discord page. You want to join me? I'm not too sure what you mean by prepare a group on YouTube channel. They'll be coming soon, Nazman. In fact, they're coming next week. Next week is gonna be the ducks. Channel points to claim ducks would be nice. Yeah, they're coming next week, but they are mostly gonna be part of our 24-hour stream attempt, okay? So next week there will be some ducks. And yeah, there'll be... Oh, I'll let you into the secret. Do you want to know the secret? Do you want to... Oh, we're at the right amount of viewers as well. If we stay at this amount of viewers, I'm going to drop that form for assets. For assets for the passes. So the secret thing that I'll be doing is... One second, I'm concentrating on this door. Right. There will be a limited amount of claims for the ducks. Now, depending on whose ducks sell the fastest, so if, as an example, there may be 5 of each duck, and whoever's ducks sell the fastest, a special NFT will go to one of the people that have claimed from that list of ducks. Okay? Just so you're aware. Just so you guys are aware that is something. What if we already have all the ducks? Too bad, so sad? I don't know. Did I make this a little bit smaller or a little bit bigger? 61. Okay. I think I perfectly didn't think about that, did ya? Not really. No. Sorry. It's times like this I wish we had the scare sandal. Why do you want to scare me? I'm just so friendly. I don't know why you want to scare me. I'm so friendly and so lovely. No, can't think about it. Not gotta. Who were the duck winners from the Twitter giveaway? I wrote it down. I wrote it down 1 second. I'll grab that. I'll re-announce it because I feel like maybe some people didn't see it. So let me go to season 4. This is it. Is that it? Yes. Okay, so Marco Ombri won a Lucas Duck. Boobful won 15 sand. Il Creator won an Alpha Pass. SSDW won the Alex Duck. And Cosmo Dive won the Panda Duck. And then Good Night and Good Luck won the set of all 3 ducks. So they didn't win 3 separate NFTs. They won 1 NFT, but it has all 3 ducks part of it. A many friendly fam here. There is many friendly fam here. In the sandbox, we're all fam. Like in the club, we're all fam. No, okay. I'm not cool enough for that. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna get you guys the words. The giveaway form. That's what I'm getting you. Getting you a giveaway form. Don't you like that? I want to see emoji. I want to see hype. Hype in all of the chats. Right now. Tell me that you are hype for this alpha giveaway. Come on. I need to see it. I need to feel your hype. Okay, guys? I need to feel your hype. Let me feel the hype. All of the hype. I've got to feel it. In the chat right now. All of it. I don't even know if you're giving me the hype. Do I feel the hype? Maybe. I'm not sure. If anybody is over on X, here's the giveaway form. I've just linked it in that chat. And now over on Restream, here's the giveaway form. Only a few people did the hype. Wait, where is it? Oh wait, lots of people did the hype. Lots of people did the hype. Hype. I see Hoddle in there, but Z, Go West, Play Games, Jazz Wolf, Zumzy with the panda tears. I think we need to give Go West those panda tears. I may accidentally be making an enemy out of Go West. Unintentionally. Go West, you know you are forever my friend. Okay? I didn't mean to leave you out. But other people will miss out. But that's okay. Because it's okay, my friend. Maybe at some other point, I'll do a different type of giveaway for lots of people that just own the asset. Right, how high is it? That's 43. That's a good height, I think. Yeah, it's probably a high door handle, but I feel like it's probably a good height. Right? Right, chat? Oh, ADJ, AJ. I love that. Is that a little Jinx emote? Because that's so freaking cute. Have you been watching Arcane? No spoilers, because I've only watched 1 episode of Arcane at the minute. 1 episode of Arcane, the second part. So I've watched 4 episodes. Right? That's how many there are. Oh, the end to the first episode of the second set that were launched. You've done it. You're over. You've done it. You've watched it all. Okay. In that case, wait. No, I don't want to do spoilers, but you know what I mean. If you've watched, if you're up to date with it, with Arcane, then you know what I mean by the end of the end of the fourth episode. The fourth episode. The end of that with Jinx and the character in front of her face and what the character says to her, and I was just like, oh my god, yes, because I totally forgot that like that stuff was gonna that he was, because he got pulled out, and you know, you saw him go in. You hate Jace? I don't hate Jace. I low-key don't like Caitlyn at the minute. I've really liked her in all of season 1, and currently right now I'm like, ooh, like I like you, but like I don't like you, because she was ready to pop off on that kid. What? Arcane is anime? Wait, what? Who's saying Arcane is... I'm watching Act 2. Oh, wait, does Jace get worse in Act 2? I mean, he wasn't that great to start with. Oh, great. I mean, he wasn't the best. Legends of Arcane... No, I'm just on about, like, the... I'm just on about... that. The League of Legends, like, Arcane. On Netflix. Did I do this wrong? I must have. Oh, it's... on one side, it's less. So how much is this? That is 7. That is bigger than 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, how are we liking this door at the minute? I kind of like it. I'm gonna switch to the pen tool here. Don't know. I feel like because of how simple most of this is, the rest of this kind of has to stay looking fairly simple with design. Right, we'll see what that looks like. I'm not keen on it, but we'll see. We'll see how that looks. I'm then gonna take this, make it just slightly darker, and then around the edge here, just gonna add like just a little bit. Just a little bit. And basically this door is just ever so slightly smaller than a normal door template. So anybody, a peephole, you want a little peephole in here? We could add a little peephole. Probably they add it around here. There we go. What's that for, Jazz? What are you linking? Oh, about Avatar minting EP. Thank you. Although some people might not be in that. It's a message in the Wizzyverse Discord, so some people might not be in the Wizzyverse Discord. Let me just click. Oh, I can't click and go over there. Gotta manually go over. But somebody said it was updated on the Sandbox site. One second. Somebody said it had been updated on here, so we can go over it. Where? Is it on this? Mint an avatar. There we go. Here we go. This page has been updated, so it says it right here. If you actually go to the avatar EP bonus, mint your avatar to earn 150 EP. You can get up to 300 EP by minting one avatar from each collection. There's an Attack on Titan. Definitely going to be getting myself an Attack on Titan one. And then there is a blondish one. I don't know whether I'll get a blondish one. I've been trying not to keep purchasing avatars because I have so many and I only really use the same ones. And just so people are aware, with the potential transformation issues, the team are aware. I have it where 3 of these, so this is my personal, and it's not even fully transformed. I only transformed 2. I transformed 2 people of crypto. There was this people of crypto and this one. This one also says people of crypto. I only owned 3 people of crypto and my other one is here. So it randomly transformed another one that I don't own. And then this robot buddy one again, which is the community collection, which is my avatar. Mean we lose the one we use. No, minting doesn't, like, if you mint a new avatar, if you look at my avatars right now, these are all the avatars that I have. So you can select any of these. How we use the horrible people to go Westy, you too. I like one of my, the one that I don't transform is the one that I like. But yeah, I did get 2 where I was just like, I just don't like you as much as all my other avatars. Sometimes I transform this one as well. I think he means, transforming? No, so what happens with transforming is they are temporarily transformed. So they will revert back. Once the event is done, the avatars will go back to how they looked. Sometimes I wish you got to choose because I 100% definitely would keep this alien buddy. I would choose to keep this. Out of like the other avatar that I had, 100% I'd be choosing this one. But yeah, I want my normal one back. The team is aware of the issue of some people's avatars that they didn't transform are transformed. In my case, I have 2 avatars that I didn't transform being transformed. Please do make sure that you go and put a ticket in regards to this. I have already reported to the team. The team are already looking into it, and I will be checking in at a later date because I really like playing as myself. And this seems to happen every time. The last transformation event, I didn't burn anything and one of my assets got changed. However, they fixed it within like 2 to 3 days, which is pretty good. Go West, if you go to Discord, there is a link in one of the channels. You could just ask one of the agents, how do I put in a JIRA ticket, and they'll point you to the correct channel. But you want to report a JIRA ticket and give like information like your wallet address, maybe even send some screenshots of what you're seeing, and like just basically do a full explanation. This is what happened, and mention like you use like whether it's MetaMask or whatever wallet you use. Make sure to mention that as well. Alien head instead of, I mean, the NFT is for sand, so I probably will just go and buy another alien head, because I had to buy the alien head in the first place because I wanted the alien. I'm team alien all the way. My Lady Pixies. Yeah, Laurie G, I think it's any that are part of like the community collection or the Lady Pixie collection. Because that's what happened to mine. Well, I had 2. I had one random people of crypto that I don't own do it, and then I had my community collection one. But the team are aware, and they are working on getting a fix for it. Anyway, this door is the right size that another door can go over the top of it, and I definitely want this top beam here to be this color. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, I'm going to duplicate it and call this roof beam. I'm actually going to pop it there. We're going to give it a little spin, because you spin me right round, baby, right round. And yep, we duplicated it, so now I can edit it to my will. And it won't affect any of the other ones. So we're gonna, come on. you lot hold 20. 20. Select you. And we're gonna fill it in. And we're going to set to... Did I set to floor? Set to center, please. Yeah, I think this happened with the Little Prince as well. I feel like this is something that happened with the Little Prince, and Go West actually reported it to me last time. And then by the time I reported it and then filled out all of the information they needed, they had already fixed it. They had already refixed it within that. Has it done it to all of the Panda avatars? I think it's based off of Laurie saying that it's also happened to their Lady Pixie ones. I believe some are affected differently than others. Okay, I'm going to put this in here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit what this looks like. Because I need this to fill in that little gap. I don't quite need it to... Oh, whoops. Quite need it to be this large. If anybody has VoxEdit related questions, please do let me know. And I will try and answer any and all of your questions. And I will ask again what tutorials you guys would like me to do. Just soon. Not right now, just soon I'll ask. I'm gonna edit this slightly. What I'm going to do is I'm just gonna get my rotation on it. Don't forget to be filling out that form. More. There we go. And does it need to go down? We'll make it go down just one more. Build up. I'm new to VoxEdit, so I need to learn all. Well, I will try to teach you all. Young one. I will be your sensei, and I will teach you all that I know. I really need to get in a better habit of explaining everything that I'm doing, but hopefully you are also slightly learning from me doing. I hope. Okay, this is... Oh, okay, this is a good learning moment. Right here, where the brown block asset is, and then we've got this red one. And you can see in certain angles, there's a bit of, there we go. You can see there's a bit of Z fighting. You see where it overlaps slightly, and then it sort of like jitters. That's where the two colors are fighting to be seen, to be visible. What you need to do to avoid that is you want to just slightly adjust the other asset so it's not as overlapping. Are these roofs different colors? I feel like they are. This is this color. Oh, they're both the same color. Okay. We've done that on that side, and now we need to do the same over this side. So what I'm doing is I've selected that model, and because I want it to be the same model on the other side, I've got it selected. I've got up here the move node, and I'm going to just select one of the arrows, and I'm holding Control D, and this duplicates, and I click and drag, and now you can see I've got two, but this needs repositioning, so it actually needs to be rotated and adjusted slightly to fit this other side. We go. Yeah, literally 0.01 is enough. It should be. So if you want to manually do it, like, there you go, 0.01. Is that even the right one? There's the wrong one. But Yeah, you could just move it like point of a movement. This one. Now I'm trying to get it to line up. There we go. Right, we've got it lined up again. So I'll just do 0.8. That's what it's on right now. So if I do 7, it's still overlapped. Let's do 10. Am I doing the right one? What am I moving? Oh, it needed to go the opposite way. That is why. Okay, so we want it on, are we going up or are we going down? Going down, okay. It's on 88, so if we do 8801, that's made it worse. 02, now made it worse. There we go. I'm moving it the opposite way. I thought I was going the right way. Oh yeah, 87. 87.95, there we go. Usually like a 0.1 difference. You just have to know which way you're going. Unlike me. Now I'm quite liking this. However, I do want this top bar to kind of peak up slightly. And I do want it to jut out from either side. At the minute, it's only really jutting out from one side. So we're going to go back into it. And we're just going to extend this side slightly. I'm using tab, so I've got press tab, and I'm going to select on this wood color because it gives me that. And then I'm going to add this up. And there we go. I'm going so fast. I can't help it sometimes. Sometimes I can't help it. That's why I do like the YouTube video stuff as well, because I feel like people can pause me and rewind if they need to and be like, oh, okay, that's what you did. But if you do ever watch any of my YouTube videos and you're like, oh, I really need you to explain this thing more, please comment, because I will take that feedback and I'll be like, great, I will do that more. Whereas when it's live, I'm here trying to build something, trying to talk to you guys, trying to entertain you guys, answering your questions. I'm juggling a lot of different things at the same time. So there will be occasions that I'm like, I kind of forget to respond to you, and I apologize for that. But I try my hardest. And Garnican is right, I'm a speedrunner. We have done speedrunning designs on this stream, and I don't mean like the live VoxEdit contest or Voxel Wars. I mean when I was making like a table or a chair for something we were designing, and we're like, in fact, that might have been on a personal one, sorry. But yeah, I had to design something real quick, and I didn't want to spend a lot of time on making a table. So we tested how long it took me to make a table, or how long it took me to make a chair. And we were like, let's do this. Let's see how fast it will take me to design this. You can't write negative values for angles and positions. Like, up here, you should be able to. Minus 33. There we go. That worked. Minus 33. That worked. Is it all of your assets that you can't do that for? Duplicate. Our front. Get nan. Right, so what I'm going to do here, this totally needs changing, but I'm going to call this the front A. And basically, this is just going to go in the middle here. But it needs adjusting so much. Like, so much of this just needs fully adjusting. But I am going to position it to where I want it to be. Much like we did when we were doing these side pieces, we're just going to get the model in position, and then we're going to make the edits that we need, because what we're doing here will need to happen on this side. So from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the world on so I can get a good... that's another thing you can do. If you toggle the world tool off, it will show you the model based off of like how it looks in the modeler. So with the arrow on the floor and it based there. If you click this... Oh, I'm in the way. 1 second. There we go. Right. Yeah, so if you click this world tool right here, it will then show you it based off of the way that the whole like asset that you're building on, the whole rig, it will show you based off of the way that is facing. Compared to if you toggle it off, it's based off of the way the asset is facing in the modeler. And now I'm back! I feel much too large for this screen. Let's make me smaller. There we go. So we're going to start with, I'm going to put the mirror tool on, not that one. We're going to put this mirror tool on, and whatever we do on one side, it's going to do it on the other side. We're just going to start breaking it down. Okay? Going in and in and in and in. And a little bit more. Perfect. Then we're going to trim. And I can see here, you can see like a little bit of light spot there. That's where it's peeking out on both sides. So we're going to do it one more time. And now that is perfectly enclosed inside of this model. And I'm just going to leave. Beautiful. And what I'm going to do, again, I've selected that model. I've got my mouse over one of the arrow keys to move. And I'm going to do Control D, click and drag. And then we are just going to place this on this side. Now, hopefully everything is nice and hidden. There we go. It is hidden all inside there. And we have a nice rooftop happening. Now, for some reason, it's showing a bit of weird Z fighting when we're far away. But these two are the same colors, so there is actual no colored Z fighting, so it's fine. Control D equals duplicate. Yes, that is correct. Control D will duplicate. You can even like click in the library panel and Control D and it will say name for a clone model and you can clone it there and you have to rename it something different. It can't be Wood A again. You've got to call it like Wood A2 or Wood A3, whatever you're calling it. Now, I did want this to be slightly more Christmas themed. I may also edit the roof a little bit to look less just solid, but we do need some more of these around this building because I feel like this just is not enough. What a really good idea is, I generally use Pinterest. You can use whatever works for you, but I like to get inspiration pictures off of Pinterest. Pinterest for me is just a whole host of like amazing ideas, and it is a really, really good place to get inspiration pictures. Now, one thing to keep in mind, please obviously don't just replicate something and then pass it off as your own. I think trying to copy other people's work is great for practicing. It is a good way to practice. But obviously, don't commit copyright, is all I'm saying. Dude, that was a thing. I used to right-click the node to duplicate. Yeah, no, Control D. You could also use it on... We don't have animations on this asset, so let me find one that does. This does. So we have book opening happening here. Let's go to the animation. You can highlight and then just Control C to copy animation and then Control V to paste it. So yeah, if I highlight that, then pop it back to there. You can also highlight, so this is called the time slider. The top bit where you move your arrowhead, where the arrowhead is inside, that's called your time slider. And then obviously below that are where all your keyframes go. What you can do, and this makes it really easy if you need to like mass copy some animation or something, is you can left click in your workspace, highlight over every single piece of the model. You see how you can see the collision boxes around each little asset there? We've got them all selected. And then the little white dots in here are all of the keyframes for every section. So you can actually highlight all of that. And you can copy and paste all of that. So I can copy, and if you want to, you can obviously right click and it'll bring it up. So you can paste flipped if you need to. So it'll reverse the animation. It'll end there. And then go back in, which could be really good for this asset. I wanted it to finish with the book open, because then I also have a book closing animation. So it goes from open to close, and I just have a static book open animation. So I wanted it to be an option that you could have book opening and the book would open, and then it would automatically go to just the book being open, and if a player interacted with it, it would then trigger the book closing animation to happen. But obviously what you could do is you could do your whole book opening animation and then just highlight all of that, copy, and then paste flipped, and it will do the exact same animation but the opposite way, so it will go back to its original position, which can be really helpful in lots of different scenarios, but not for the one that I want. I need to figure out what I'm doing for this. See, I feel like this is probably too high. I could probably do maybe some side pieces here. And go up the side of the building, and that would definitely break it out. Yes, it will show you all the shortcuts. You can also press H. Oh, wait. Does H not work anymore? I thought... Now I need to find the shortcut for the shortcuts. There used to be a shortcut for seeing the shortcuts. And it used to be H. Oh, Shift H. So you could, yeah, you could do Shift H and it'll bring up the shortcuts right there. Shift H. How about known about real world measurements? Oh, okay, so you want in terms of sizes within the sandbox. So we do have a couple of guides out there. Let me see if I can grab you our Git book real fast and see if I can get you to that exact bit of the Git book. So, VoxEdit, Sandbox, Git book. So I used to be in charge of our VoxEdit Git book. It is now transitions to be in one place, so we've consolidated everything, and now we just have like a central Git book. We've got to create creative guides, asset guide, please be in there. Annoyed and animals, it's not in there. I'll have to find those particular... Surely we have sizes. I've seen that we have size guides, so I know we have them. I know we have size guides. I just don't know if they've been added to here. And that would be a shame. Documents. Quality guidelines, they're not in there. Okay, that's a really good note, and I'm gonna add that. The central VoxEdit Git book, scale size edition needed. Yeah, so as Sumsy says, 32 voxels is 1 meter, but that can mean anything to a lot of people that don't understand the sizing in the sandbox. So in the sandbox, all of our terrain cubes are 1 meter, so 32 by 32 by 32, that cannot be changed. All terrain blocks are 32 voxels. to give you an indication of height and size, the avatars or standard NPC characters are all 2 meters high, roughly. So they are all 2 meters high, roughly. It was right there. Did I miss it? I was at the page. Which page? It's an FAQ. Is it really? No, yeah, see, no, I wasn't looking for this. Sorry, Sumsy, I saw this. This isn't what I was looking for. I was looking at the visual representation that shows you the heights of stuff. That's what I wanted to give to this person. I mean, I can still link you this, and you can work your way through it. We do have I've created most of the videos on here for VoxEdit, so we do have where are you? Beginners. If you go to beginners, we do have beginner activities, paint blocks, create your models, building a rig. And all of this you can work in. Seen it in Discord years ago. I had it on the VoxEdit port, on the VoxEdit Gitbook that I created. It was on there, so I know I have the pictures somewhere. It just obviously didn't get added here, and it needs to, because I feel like that visual representation is much more impactful for many people to learn. But yes, an avatar is roughly 64 voxels high, so they're roughly 2 meters tall in the sandbox. Doors are 3 meters high by 2 meters wide, so if you have a look at the templates can be super, super helpful here. So we go have a look at the templates. We've got the single door, we've got a double door. So the single doors are 96, so 3 meters by 2 meters. The double doors, I think, is just double the size, other than height. So it's still 96, but I think it's 128 wide. Not 100% sure. But definitely check out the templates, because they'll be really helpful for you to get an understanding of size. When I am building a house, I generally make it 4 to 5 meters high. So just do 4 times 32 or 5 times 32, and that's your rough size guide there. And then I'll maybe add a second floor, so it'll get higher and higher. Generally, when I build houses, I do flat pack styled houses. You can just do like a whole big block. The only issue with doing a whole big block is that sometimes it can be really laggy when you're using the maximum size in the modeler. So when you're using 500... 256. When you do 256, it can get a little bit more laggy if the whole thing is 256 by 256 by 256, rather than doing it in flat pack sections, is what I prefer doing it in. Can you explain why the galactic transform cannot fit with small avatar? Because my meme avatar don't transform. You don't know why. Unfortunately, I'm not sure. That is a really good flag that you've raised. So why transform doesn't work for small avatars? Thank you. I will ask. I don't know when I'll get an answer, but I will ask. And we're gonna delete check. Okay, how long have we been streaming? We need to get a winner. We need to be getting a winner for this giveaway. I'm gonna... Jazzwolf, do you want to link the giveaway one last time? And then I'm gonna close it in 3 minutes. But yeah, I think I'm going to replace it with this one. Oh yeah, that looks much better. But what I'm going to do is I'm gonna duplicate it and call this wood side. Switch it over to wood side. And then from here, I'm just going to make it a little bit thicker. Just because I think it'll look better. It'll kind of overlap the other side. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do it slightly more. Get that overlap, but I'm liking this right now, so I'm going to duplicate and move it over here. Check that side. Looks pretty good. We got a 62 and 60 there. Maybe I've overlapped it a bit. Okay. Gonna duplicate. Yeah. See, we got a little bit of Z fighting up there, so we're just gonna move it slightly to avoid that. And we're gonna do it here, duplicate, move it along. And then I'm gonna just check with this one. We got 177.91. 7, and that will do. And because of the type of building that this is, I'm not too worried about it being like overly neat. This is meant to kind of be more of a rusticy type house. Hey, Poswizzed over there, over on X. Right, I unfortunately drank a ton of water before this stream, and I really need to finish up the stream, but I also really need to go to the toilet, so I'm gonna quickly go to the toilet, and then we'll finish up the stream. You can enjoy the video that I'll have ready for you in just a moment. Nope, not that one. We'll see if this is the correct one. Right, enjoy the VOD. I'll be right back. Did it not play? Ah. No, not Jackie Chan, I do not. No sound on the video. Oh, thank you for that flag. There should have been sound. And it didn't loop. But sound was gone. Okay, thank you. Well, you visually got to enjoy it. That's the end to that. Right, what else do we need to add to this? What else do we think we need to add to this? Should we add, like, maybe more of a stone effect at the bottom here? Like, maybe... like... just here, there's kind of... The stone effect? I don't know. Copy that, make a little bit darker. Like some dark stone. Get a little. Too blue. Why is the stone too blue? We'll just keep at it for this. Just do this. Nope. There we go. Stop. Lovely. Okay. Just see what that looks like. I feel like it needs to be much lower. Just because of the size of this. Like it actually should just be this lower section. Okay, turn that off. We'll just bring you down. Maybe make it like a slightly better stony color. Yeah, I think just like the bottom portion is probably okay to be stone, and then the rest of it looks fairly good. We just need to Christmasify it a little bit, maybe add a little bit of garland or something on here. Let's close out that giveaway form though. We're closing it. It's closing. It is closing. Who is going to be our lucky winner today? So let's do our RNG. And it's 2 to 30. Only 29 of you filled it out. What's our lucky number going to be? It's lucky 17. Who was lucky 17? Yuo Lace. Yuo Lace. GG's. You won an Alpha Pass. Currently, right now, the week 1, 2, 3, and 4 have been sent. I don't believe week 5 has been sent. So if you won an Alpha Pass from one of our streams in week 1, 2, 3, and 4, you should have received your Alpha Pass. Unless you won in a different social or stream giveaway, then you should have received it. There may be slight overlap because the days are like the new week starts on a Wednesday. So if you did win on like one of Alex's streams, you may have been added on a Thursday. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But yes, if you had won an Alpha Pass in week 1, 2, 3, and 4, you should have received it. But Yuo Lace, GG's, congratulations on winning that Alpha Pass. Oh, and I did ask people some cool questions. Wait, I want to see people's answers. So I'm just picking up. What is your favorite current experience in the sandbox? So let's pick out a few. Manor House was one. I believe they're quoting Dread Manor, maybe, unless there's a different Manor one by Cyber Dragon, which is a lot of fun. Solo Leveling, Smurfs, Captain Laserhawk. I still need to play that one. It looks really good. Deja Vu 2, I will agree. Deja Vu 2 is very, very good. Very well done. Very creepy. I loved it. Attack on Titan's experience. Has that been released? Have I missed the release to the Attack on Titan experience? Did I miss that? I'm streaming it tomorrow if it's already released. That is going to be our Tuesday streaming alpha stream one. Did I actually miss that? I don't see it. I don't think it's released yet. It's not. It can't be your favorite. It's not released. So what do you mean by Poswizd over on X? I feel like I know what you mean when you say bans on sand. However, can you explain a little bit more? Do you mean why can you not claim the sand? Because I can tell you that. Or are you on about something different? Are you asking why you can't claim? Or why are you asking why people are banned in the sandbox? I'm happy to answer the question, why can't people claim the sand currently right now? So there was a security measure taken by our team. It is a temporary security measure. I will be asking for some more details and some more clarity over how long this measure is going to be in place, but it is temporary and the claims will resume once this security measure has been resolved, okay? But it was a temporary security measure our team went into for obvious security reasons. I cannot go into details, so hopefully you guys can respect that, but it was a measure that needed to be taken. And so far, for the majority of the community that understands like this measure had been taken, they seem to be fairly on board with it and understand. Several of my accounts were blocked for no reason. Why do you have several accounts? What do you mean by several accounts? I think that might be your issue. I also like that you said several of your accounts and not all of my accounts. That is your issue. Within the sandbox, you can only be KYC'd on one account. If you are KYC'd on multiple accounts, that's all I'm saying. It is not against our terms for you to have more than one account. You cannot be KYC'd on more than one account. Okay, so like there are multiple reasons why somebody may have more than one account. Like Alex does QA, so Alex has his personal account. He has a QA account. He has his business account. These are all valid reasons for having more than one account. I personally have one that is my personal account, and then I have another that is my professional account. These are reasons people may have more than one. People that take part in game jams may have a team account. That team account can't be KYC'd. Their personal accounts can be, but these are many, many reasons why, like valid reasons why people may have more than one. When we use the term multi-accounting, we are not referring to these people. We are referring to the people that are playing and attempting to earn on multiple accounts, because this breaks our terms. And hopefully you can understand that, because, you know, that is why we have KYC there. So that you can be a real person earning rewards for you and not you and your 20 different identities. But I actually admire your gumption of actually asking that question because that's kind of brilliant. You're just like, look, tell me why I'm banned on all of my accounts. Yeah, not Jackie Chan. Yeah, sure, don't worry, we'll get that sorted. No worry at all. Okay, guys, what do we think about this bit at the bottom here? I'm feeling like maybe if I just change it, like what? We go for like maybe like the more red color on it. It looks a little bit better. I'm just gonna get rid of those bits. But I'm gonna put it around so can have one for each personality. No. That's just a no. I apologize. No. I have seen that at the end of the table there are many names, for example. I am smart. What? What did I miss? Why do all this if you are not giving out awards fairly? Why are you blocking the accounts of ordinary, honest people? If you feel that your account has been unjustly banned, then you do need to obviously report that to Jira and like explain your situation. However, I have no say on that. I have absolutely zero say on that. It is based off of, you know, your KYC and stuff like that. And in the past, when legitimate people have, in fact, because it has happened, when legitimate people have been wrongfully flagged, they have always had their rewards backdated to them. And there are probably many people in this community that can say, yes, this happened to me, and they did backdate my rewards. And this does happen. And we're seeing this happen less and less. But obviously, during an alpha season time, we see many, many bad actors come into this space. So the idea is to be removing like wrong KYC'd account people that are cheating. We're getting rid of bad actors. So if you are not a bad actor, if you're 17 years old, you can't KYC because you need to be 18 years old. So yeah, my whole family, 3 of them were banned for no reason. Then you need to report it. But also at 17, you can't KYC your account, but you need to put a thing in to be like, hey, we're legitimate people, and you need to put a Jira ticket in and, you know, appeal that decision. But that decision isn't for me to make. That is based off of our team, and they'll look at all the data and stuff like that. There we go. Jazzwolf has linked restrictions and ban appeals. We do have certain countries that are restricted and you cannot earn any rewards if you're based in those. These are global sanctions that the Sandbox has to adhere to. So we actually have to adhere to these global restrictions. So if you are from one of those countries, then yeah, you may be getting banned for that reason as well. Yoke's on you. Gosh darn it. Right, what do we think? Well, what do we think about the little bit at the bottom? Do we like it? Do we dislike it? I feel like when we did it before, it was far too high. We may, like, change the color bit of it slightly. But what do we think? Do we feel like it goes with it? And then for the last few minutes, I'm going to take your requests of what you would... Hey, what's up? Yeah?
To track, and it's a game.
Yeah? You excited for Father Christmas? Yeah.
I'm normally awake in the middle of... That's when I up and I wake up after my...
Yeah? Maybe. But then he might not come if you're awake. Yeah?
What if... present... now that it wakes me.
Oh, well, then you'll be very lucky and you'll get to see him. Right, off you go. I'm going to finish streaming soon. Yeah, close the door. Yeah, so we've got people like it. Yeah, Garnican likes it. For Shul's got a... Oh, wait, no. ADJ did a thumbs up too for Shul. I need to know who likes it. I've got to know. I've got to know if it's good or not. Sometimes I second guess myself far too much, and occasionally I need you guys to be like, no, looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. Basically, determine whether it looks good by, hey, would you like this asset if it looks like this, or would you no, would you buy this asset if it looked like this, or would you buy it if it had that removed? Like, that's where we're at right now. We're still editing this, we're still adding more to it. But right now, this is where we're at. This is where we're at. Like, do we like this? Do we like this enough? That this is the little trim at the bottom. I'm thinking of adding some other colors in there, make it look a little bit more like some bricks are in there. Because of the simple design that we're going for, I don't want to make it overly textured in one place. Like, I don't want to do like a huge cobblestone detailing down here, when we have a fairly minimalist design for the rest of it. Could it stick out like 2 voxels? Okay, in that case, what I'll do is I'm not going to stick this out 2 voxels, but I will add a few little voxels that will stick out in a slightly darker color or slightly lighter color, so it pops a little bit more, as if like some of the bricks are popping out slightly, and we'll see how that looks. I need a window or something to balance the front. Yeah, I mean, in all fairness, I didn't put this door in the center of the building, but we do have a window in the center. I don't want to put a big window on the door. I'm not even 100% convinced about the peephole, but somebody suggested a peephole, and I like to please people. I'm a people pleaser. Okay? Forgive me. Okay, so what I will be doing is probably... Basically, what I've done is this door section, and we may test it out next stream, but this door section should be slightly smaller than the actual door templates. So if you want to use this, you can use it as is, or you can have it and place a door that you have created that you like the look of over it, and then you shouldn't see the door design underneath. So it's like built with that in mind. But what I will be doing up on this beam here is there will be some like a greenery and some garlands, because we're gonna like Christmasify this a little bit more, make it a little bit more festive. I might add some like lights around here. We'll see. We'll see what we'll do. There definitely needs to be something at the back, and maybe a window on one side. Yeah, one side only. I'm not gonna add a window here, but I probably will add one of those beams here and another one of the beams in the middle again. Maybe we could add just like a random potted plant just on top of here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll get there. But I'm liking this so far. I'm pretty happy with this. Now, chat, we're being serious right now, okay, chat? We're getting deadly serious. You have already given me some great suggestions of what you would like me to make. You want a curved asset. You want to know more about hitboxes, especially with animated assets. Somebody wanted to know more about VFX information. That will be a personal video on my channel, because obviously I don't deal with making the video tutorials for Game Maker. I just do the video tutorials for VoxEdit. And then we want to get the scale added to the central Gitbook, so I'll work on that as well, and why transforming small avatars isn't working. But what other tutorials or what things do you want to learn? Obviously, I do have the VoxEdit quick tips that we put out every single Friday. Apologies, we didn't put one out this Friday, but they will be resuming this coming Friday. We didn't put one out last Friday, they'll be resuming this Friday. But let me know, just let me know, like, what do you want to know more about? Because if it happens to be something that I have a VoxEdit quick tips about, it means that you're not seeing them enough, and I either need to promote them more, or I need to make, like, a bigger video that incorporates it into a tutorial. So you get to, like, see it being used, and it can just be, like, its own, like, larger tutorial part of something. But yes, let me know right now. I need suggestions for videos that you guys want to learn. Or even if you know these things, what do you think the community, edit avatar, animations, Zumzy! Oh, Zumzy. Zumzy. One, I 100% know that I have a video within the central Gitbook for that, but I'm not even going to link you there, because that would have been a fairly older one. Instead, what I'm going to do is, which one? The unlock templates to edit, and no, you don't need to know how to unlock templates, because I'm pretty sure you already do. I'm just going to link this one. This is how to edit templates. I'm gonna just quickly look at it. Oh, there's an ad playing. Okay, I'll wait for the ad, but this video will show you what you need to see. Jazzwolf, honestly, I don't think IK is at the forefront of stuff that's being done and being worked on right now. There are different priorities, much higher priorities on that. So I promise you, when IK is up and running and working properly, I will do a video on it. Now, I may not be the best person. I may actually ask one of the actual VoxEdit dev team to probably showcase it a little bit more. And I will edit and do the video and put it out. Auto Slurp, thank you. Auto Slurp. What do you want to know about Auto Slurp? How to use Auto Slurp? What is Auto Slurp? How to animate with it, I guess. How to animate with it. We did go over that. Lucas asked me about it the other week, and we did talk about it a little bit, but that's a really good one to mention. Right, did that. Yeah, there you go. So, Sumsy, you may want to just skip the first half slightly, because it just tells you about templates and how to understand templates, and then it goes into editing. But yeah, that's the video that you want. That's the video you want. That's the video you need, my friend. I want to make an avatar double for size, but then the animations are broken. You want to... I'm gonna correct your language. I'm gonna correct your language because I see far too many people making this mistake and then being sad that this mistake has been happened. You want to make a custom avatar double the size. You want to make a custom avatar double the size. Repeat after me, Zumsy. You're not making an avatar. You cannot make an avatar using VoxEdit currently. There is no way that you can make an avatar using VoxEdit currently. You can create custom avatars. So I can make a video. So how to make double size custom avatar using template. Okay. To the team for fixing the bug that didn't let me load up Game Maker. I didn't know that was an issue for you, Alex, but I'm glad that that has been fixed. But Sumsy, I will do that. That would require, basically, if you want to make it double the size, maybe I can do it quickly here and then I'll make a proper video for you. So let's take the medium. I'm gonna put it in delete. This is the 18th of November. Save. What I would do is make whatever edits that you need, and then you could double the size. Now, the issue is, it's right up here. If we go back, it's in the middle of the head, it's right up here. You now have a giant head on your giant body. You now have a giant body. Everything isn't really in proportion anymore, as you can see. But this is the quickest way you can double everything. But you obviously need to now make things in proportion. What you would do is you would go into the model mode and you would just adjust. Now, my biggest suggestion here is you would make everything double the size and then you would start making your adjustments. But let's just start making our adjustments. So you're gonna want to move this up and probably out around here. Now, the biggest issue with this is you may, like, this is now over here. But I want to get, like, can we look at an attack? You don't even need to unlock. Maybe you do. The arm is in there, and now it's gone away. So you may need to edit where that pivot point is. This is gonna take a lot. Actually, I can't show you on here. I'm thinking. Okay, I have a few ideas how you could do this and not need to spend forever fixing animations. But I'm gonna need some time. Sumsy, you may be waiting a little while for this one. Right, any more for any more. We got the auto slurp. Yeah, just Wolf. Oh, what, on here last week? I know I answered some of it because I feel like Lucas asked about it. Maybe it was in stream. I don't know anymore. Oh no. No more suggestions for videos that you would like or educational material that you would like to see a little bit more about. Okay. In that case, we're gonna get ready to finish! Look at me in space, my little space station with Hell's Kitchen Planet behind us. Let's see, is anybody streaming the Sandbox? Anybody streaming the Sandbox? No, no one else is streaming the Sandbox. Sad face. What things? All of your assets should be made in VoxEdit. Unless you find assets that you like in, like, the basic assets. So you can use any of the basic assets in Game Maker. Like, 100% you could just use those. There's no issue with you using the basic assets. But VoxEdit is where all of the assets are created. And then Game Maker is where you build your game, you put your logic there, you place your terrain, like you do all your terraforming, and you create your game in Game Maker. But VoxEdit is where you create all of those assets. All of the assets that you see as basic assets in Game Maker or NFTs that you own, these were all made in VoxEdit. It's just, you know, like when you buy a game, like, if you take Sims, for example, when you buy The Sims, it's got, like, basic assets. When you buy the game, it's got those that you can build with, but then you can purchase more packs to do more stuff with. So think of, like, Game Maker as being, like, the base game. All of the assets in there are the base assets, and then you could either purchase other people's assets if you don't want to make your own, and you know, the base game doesn't have the assets that you want, or you can go over to VoxEdit and create those assets that you want. Why is the title PandaPops 7? So when it tweets out, it shows my Twitter name. Shows my Twitter name. Right, guys. As always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. I will see you next time. Goodbye!